Hello, hi, welcome to A Life Unpacked. This week is going to be just lifestyle vlog. I'm gonna vlog whatever I feel like for the week. So it is the week of Thanksgiving, so we've got a lot of cleaning to do, a lot of prep for meals, and I am working this week. So I'm working on Monday and Tuesday at my full-time job. So for those who did not see the intro video, I am a Scrum Master at a corporation. So what a Scrum Master is I help organize a development team. So there's about 26 people on our team, and I'm responsible for making sure that they get their work done. I'm the go-between between them and the project manager, and I basically control the meetings, host the meetings, catch up on chats. I do a lot of admin work for the managers and such like that. So let's get some stuff done. I have a little bit of admin work to do this morning because there's meetings that need to be canceled due to the holiday. And while we don't have everybody living in the United States, we do have people that live in other parts of the world. We still are going to cancel some meetings because most of the team is in the US, so we do have some holiday time this week. So let's log in here for a little bit and we'll get some admin stuff done. All right, all that admin stuff is done and out of the way. So now it's just kind of, I have a couple meetings to do today, so we'll catch up at lunchtime. Bye. All right, it is lunchtime. Usually for lunches, been doing a salad of some sort, maybe a sandwich, but I like these salad kits. I buy them at Walmart. And we get a couple different ones, and then I just buy rotisserie chicken, or I make chicken, and we put a little bit of chicken on top. So we're going to whip that together. I'm gonna skip the cheese. Jeff doesn't like Parmesan, so that I'll just put on my bowl after I mix it up. Making a mess is part of the recipe. Okay, and then I'll just take some of the rotisserie chicken and just kind of like break it up into pieces on top. Okay. We're also going to do some apples. Cut up a couple apples, put them onto a plate. You know what? I'll save the plate. We're going to put them right on top of the salad. These are Honeycrisp apples. And I typically will work and eat lunch at the same time so I can leave work an hour early. I have a flexible schedule like that, and if I work through lunch, I can leave at 4 instead of at 5. So I'm gonna probably do that today because it is slow enough. I can get some more admin work done while I'm eating. And tonight we have plans to go to the gym. Going to be working on probably just walking today, to be honest. I kind of feel like I'm in the mood for a walk. So that's lunch. Time to get back to work. It is Tuesday. Let's see, yesterday I kind of just dropped off after lunchtime, but after work I headed to the gym. I did a half an hour on the treadmill, and then I came home. We had, what did we have for dinner last night? Oh, I grabbed Panera on the way home from work, or from the workout, because yeah, it was almost 6 o'clock. I didn't pull anything from the freezer, and our food for the week hadn't gotten here yet. So yeah, I just got a delivery, Home Chef. We've tried multiple food meal prep boxes, and this one is one of our favorites. We also like Hungry Root. Was that what it was called? Yeah, Hungry Root. They were pretty good too. But let me open this up. I'll show you why I like these guys. Not sponsored too. I know these guys are like, these guys sponsor everybody, but I would get them. I do get them. I like that they have like a salad that I can get every week in the box, which I do opt for that salad. Some no thank you paperwork. But I like that they have everything for that meal in a bag. It's not just thrown into the box. They keep the meat separate, which is nice, but with everything in the bag, and it tells you right on the bag what meal it is. So that's really nice. I like just having the bag, grabbing it and going, and then I use the bag for like the garbage when I'm making the meal, so that's also really good. But nope, they're easy to pull out of the box, easy to throw right in the fridge like that. And then at the bottom, they've got all the meat in a single bag together, so I keep all the meat separate until I need it. And that's that. So it makes it pretty easy to just dig right into. So this week we have a sirloin steak, a beef stacker, pork wraps, and the shrimp. The shrimp is what I'm going to do tonight for dinner. So I'll show you that when I have it done. It should be pretty yummy. Hi, hello, good morning. I am logging into work because I forgot to put my timesheet in this week and I am not working on Monday. So I need to handle that. And then I have to replace one of my nails fell off. One of my nails fell off. I have to replace that. And then I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. Oh, come on. Send me my code. Close. Let's try this again. Let me put my timesheet in. While that goes on, we'll reglue this nail. All right, this morning I've been watching I was watching Olivia Reed's Latte's most recent vlog, and it's really motivated me to step up today. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done. I got to get to the gym. I need to vacuum and mop the house and clean the couch because we have a cat and Jeff's dad is allergic to cats and my brother-in-law is slightly allergic to cats, so we need to kind of decontaminate the house just a little bit for them. Nail fixed. And I have to bake a pie for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And I want to read a little bit. Let me show you what I'm reading right now. I'm on chapter 81 of the Hawthorne Legacy. This is the second book in the Inheritance Games series. I hadn't read great reviews on this, but I was interested in it, and I've enjoyed it. It's been an easy, simple book to read it doesn't require a lot of thought process. There's not a lot of like intellectual thinking in it, and it's got some fun little puzzles and stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm on chapter 81. Let's see, how many chapters are there? Okay, so there's 90 chapters. I'm on chapter 81, so I should finish this hopefully today. That would be nice. I'm also reading the Assassin's Apprentice hardcover. That's my physical read. And let me see if I can get this code. Okay, the VPN's failing. That's fine. That's fine. We can still submit a timesheet. So I want to sit down and take some time to read today and catch up on that stuff. I would also like to, like I said, go to the gym. I'm going to probably get on the elliptical. Maybe I'll listen to an audiobook. For my audiobook, I've been reading two different things on audiobook because I have no self-control. The 5th season is the first book in the Broken Earth series. I'm like almost 90% of the way done with that book. I should just finish it. It's probably got like an hour left. So I do have that. And I also started and downloaded, because again, I was watching Olivia's blog this morning and She was reading this cozy mystery series called the Bake Shop Mystery Series, and the first book is Meet Your Baker. So I ended up getting that on Audible this morning, and I started to kind of listen to that while I was doing some laundry. So maybe that'll be like my chores book, where again it's something I don't really have to sit down and concentrate on. I can just let it kind of play in the background while I'm doing some other things. So let me give you a tour of my office. That'll be fun. Let's go. Okay, it's kind of a mess, but this is my office. So I've got obviously all of my bookshelves over here. We'll go look at that in a minute. This is the background you probably saw. Work desk is a mess. This is one of my organizational projects that I want to be doing in the next couple of weeks, because I need to have this better than this. But I craft a lot. So, when I'm not working, I've got underneath the desk here, I've got all of my like journaling stuff for my journal. Some coloring books and coloring supplies are in this cart here. My journal and my planner are all on my desk because I use those every day. A couple books that I read that are like business related books, because I try to read a business book per quarter. So I have those to work on. I have some diamond painting over there in the corner that I've been working on. And then my library section. So I started to clean this out. So I've actually got a couple boxes here on the floor that are going to be donated to the library. I have my treadmill over here because I've been having, when it's wintertime in here, I have the heater, and the heater actually with the treadmill will pop the circuit. So I take the treadmill out in the wintertime. I'll plug it in if I want to use it, but this shelf over here has a lot of coloring books, and then these are all of my books. I keep read books that I have read over at the far corner, and then books that I haven't read on the side, with the exception of the Harry Potter series. I have read those. So, yeah, maybe one day we'll kind of, I don't know, do a little bit of a reading vlog maybe, and kind of go through some of the things that I've read, maybe some of my TBR books that I have here. I'm trying to make an effort to go through the ones that I haven't read. Mostly it's this shelf on this side here. Most of these I have read or are continuations of the series from, like, the first book is over here on the left, and then the rest of the series is over here somewhere. So yeah, so I'd like to organize this. Like I said, I got rid of a lot of books here, series that I didn't really care for. I want to keep a curated bookshelf, so I'm trying to keep the things that I enjoy reading and I might read again, and or things I haven't read. I'm not going to rehome a book that I haven't read yet. I might as well read it and then send it off to the library. So anyway, let's get our timesheet done and get to the gym. Okay, so I just got home from the gym. Before I jump into the shower, I'm going to get the steam mopping done in the house and kind of pick up the living room. I have to vacuum the couch and just do a little bit of tidying up for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and prop us up, and we'll do that, and then I'm going to take a shower, and after that I think I have a little bit of time to read while I eat lunch. So let's get the chores done. I saw your face in a big crowd, and now it's all I think about. I've had some leads, but nothing found. A puzzle I can't figure out. I'm running circles and I don't have a plan. I've got a mess that's stuck with an impossible task. Looking through my files and I'm checking the news. I'm trying everything I can to get back to you. I'm in running circles and I don't have So I just finished the Hawthorne Legacy. I had about an hour left of reading to do on it, so I finished that up. That was on my Kindle. So I'm going to be moving on to the third book, which is called The Final Gambit. Good book. It had a little bit more of a conclusion than the first one. The first one I felt like it was a little bit like of a cliffhanger. This one I was like, oh, everything wrapped up at the end. So I'm not sure where the third book is going to really go with it, but you know, it's a series. I'll read it, and I know that there's like a continuation, like a side series to it, where Avery is then like running her own games or something along those lines. I'm not really sure what that entails. I haven't looked into that book series too much, but I'm sure I'll move on to that afterwards. Now I'm gonna throw in a pumpkin pie into the oven, get that baked up for tomorrow, and then we have I think I'm going to do a little bit of editing here and watch some YouTube, maybe play some games. That's the plan for the rest of the night. Maybe I'll get a little bit more reading done this afternoon. We'll see. We'll see what we get up to. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. It is about 10 o'clock. I'm doing the Peloton turkey burn ride. So it's just about to get started. Let's take a look. It's already live. So, yeah. So here's where my bike is. It's upstairs, just outside of my office. My office is that room over there in the corner. So, Aerith is here with me. Where are you, Aerith? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, hi boobies. You gonna have some turkey today? Yeah, you like the turkey? And you gonna play with Enix? Oh, he's your favorite. Anyhow, let's get the shoes on and get strapped in.
We are here for yet another turkey burn. What's up, Peloton? Welcome to the 12th annual 45-minute turkey burn.
Just got done with the turkey burn. I didn't get all the lifts and resistance to what they had it out, but you know what? It's a 45-minute ride. I just want to survive the 45 minutes. And that one was a hard one. It's harder than last year's, if I remember right. I think the Peloton said I burned like 500 calories doing that. Like, oh my God, I'm done. But the rest of the day needs to go on. I gotta go put the turkey in and take a shower, and maybe I'll have a little bit of time to read. Yum, yum, yum. Biscuits. Braids are in. So obviously we are working out today. I'm at the gym. I need to get back at it. Thanksgiving, very bloated. I ate a lot of food. I need to get back on track immediately. I did go up a little bit of weight. I'm 262. I was yesterday, 262. So I did go back up the weight that I lost a couple weeks ago, which is fine. It's a holiday. I'm not upset about that. I just know that I need to get right back at it. I have to work off I have to do the extra work now to take that back off again. So we're back here. We're going to refocus. Today's body balance. I always sweat a lot during the body balance. And I have plans to eat hopefully good stuff today. We'll we'll see. We'll see. We'll try not to get into the leftovers that are not good for me. Yesterday was Black Friday. I went to sleep on Thanksgiving night and I had the biggest headache. I did not sleep well that night. I was up like probably every hour. This headache kept persisting. I woke up in the morning, it was still hitting me hard, so I took some aspirin and I decided that I was just going to take it easy for the morning. So I got working on my 2026 spreadsheet for my books. That was such a fixation for me yesterday, and probably will be today, let's be honest. But that spreadsheet ended up taking up all of my day. Not even most of my day. My whole entire day was dedicated to the spreadsheet. So what I'm doing is I'm cataloging all the books that I have on my shelves, all the books that I have in my Kindle, and I'm updating the spreadsheet with books that I'm missing from series or books that I do want to read. And then I'll track on the same spreadsheet like what I end up getting next year and what I read next year. I'll link the vlog that I got the spreadsheet from. I just copied her spreadsheet, and it's a really good spreadsheet setup. I enjoy it. So I've tweaked it a little bit for myself, which is fine. So I worked on that all day yesterday. I was supposed to put up Christmas. Well, I shouldn't say I was supposed to. I wanted to put up Christmas yesterday. So I wanted to put up Christmas yesterday, which I didn't do. I so fixated on that spreadsheet. Christmas can wait. Books cannot, apparently. So I have Christmas still to put up. Either I'll do that today, maybe tomorrow. I do have Monday off, so I could potentially do that Monday also. So I will see what I'm feeling like after the gym. More than likely, I'll keep working on the spreadsheet because that's just what I'm into right now. And that's okay. We have no real reason to decorate and stuff, but it'll be fun once I do that. What I'm reading right now, since we're so fixated on the books and I can't be bothered to remember what I'm reading, let me look up my Goodreads. Okay, so for audiobook, I have 2 audiobooks going. I have Meet Your Baker. I just started this, maybe like 15% into this book. Cute, cozy little mystery book. It's like a no thinking book. It's so fluffy and adorable. So I just started that on audiobook when I can't be bothered to completely pay attention to something. The audiobook that I'm listening to that like requires a lot of attention is The Fifth Season. That's the first book in the Broken Earth series. I've never read an N.K. Jemisin book, so this is my first one with her. It's a little bit of an odd book, but it's really enjoyable. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, what are they talking about? And then it like kind of gets explained along the way, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know what they're talking about. So that's my little tougher audio listen. If I can really focus when I'm driving, then I do that. Okay, then I have Atomic Habits. I read a chapter of this week at work. This is my workbook, so I only read this while I'm working, like in between tasks at work. It's kind of like I read a business book a quarter to kind of like help broaden my knowledge for my job. So Atomic Habits is the one I'm working through right now. That one I'm about 44% done with. Then my physical reads, I guess physical Kindle. My Kindle read is the Final Gambit I'm onto for the Inheritance games. I finished the Hawthorne Legacy a couple days ago. I want to say 2 days ago. So I started the Final Gambit, which is the 3rd book in the series. I said before that I thought the 2nd book in this series really kind of wrapped it up, and I was like, I don't know where they're going. I thought that was a pretty good ending. I didn't think they needed to write a 3rd, but now that I've gotten into 3rd, I realized that there are parts that weren't wrapped up, and I'm like, oh yeah. So then I like the premise of the story, so I'm enjoying that. And then my actual physical book that I have that I'm reading is Assassin's Apprentice. That's the first book in the Farseer trilogy. Again, the first time I've ever read a Robin Hobbs book. It's good. I read that book when I am out and about doing appointments, and I have like good lighting, and like I'm not laying in bed or something like that where I don't want to drop a book on my face or something like that. So I'll usually take that to appointments with me. I did not read anything in that book. Maybe I read a page. It wasn't enough to be significant, but I'm not hurrying my way through that book. So those are the books I'm reading right now. Honestly, it's too many. I really should have just like one audio, one Kindle, and one physical, and then my business book, and that's it. And that's, but I don't know. I want to start another one, so I just start another one. But yeah, it's time to head into the gym, and let's get our body balance class going.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers that fall.
Welcome to Sunday. Finally, last day of the week. This morning I went to the gym. I had the body pump class. Oh man, I struggled through that class. I did not want to go. I was not feeling in the mood. My body was feeling weird. I struggled through it. I definitely toned my weights down this week. And in fact, even at one point, the instructor, she's a saint. She called me out. She's like, "Come on, Nicole, don't give up." You know, she could see that I was, and that was near the end. I was really, my mind wasn't in it. My body wasn't in it. And I hate that feeling. I think it's just because I was still bloated from Thanksgiving. And just doing a lot of just sitting at the computer and not doing a lot of work. So her help there really pushed me through, which was great. I came home, I put up the Christmas tree and decorated that. I do usually do this on Friday, but like I said, you know, life isn't always on everyone else's schedule. My normal would be to do that, but I'm not going to do that this year. I put it up on Sunday. In fact, I think last year I didn't put it up until like the week before Christmas. You know, you just have to do what's best for you in your situation. So I did get the tree up, and I do typically do this during the daytime, and since it is on the holiday weekend, Jeff, he's a night owl, so he usually will be up all night long and then sleep during the day. So he was asleep, and that's pretty typical for a non-work week for him. So he woke up to Christmas, which, you know, I love that for him. I do enjoy the quietness of decorating it by myself, in all honesty. I pop on an audiobook and I just kind of like do my thing. I still haven't finished decorating all of the house. There's some lights and some garland that I usually put up on the banister, but I don't know if I want to do that this year, if I want to see if I can find some new garland that I like a little bit better than this. I don't know. So I left it off for now, and I kept the pieces out. But I do need to, on Sundays, I typically will do my journal for the next week, and I have some Christmas nails that I would like to put on because I'm going to be going into the office next week, so I would like to have new nails put on. So I'm going to do that. And I'll show you my journal, and we can set up my week ahead. I have a little bit already pre-planned and set up, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so I have my phone off here to the side also, and we can get started on a few things here. So Monday I have off of work still, so I have a few things to focus on. I want to work on, I'm going to be doing wellness vlog this week for the channel, and I'm going to have a focus on water, which, by the way, I already have drinking a full glass of water this morning, so that's great, plus my bottle at the gym. So I've drank a lot of water today, so I'm setting myself up good for like successful next week. My pantry organization video will be going up on Tuesday. And then we have an office visit day on Wednesday. So Wednesday I'm pretty much going to be off out of the house the whole day. I already have set up a couple of my workouts, and then I realized after I had done that this was a work day, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to work out at all. I may have to switch my rest day with this day. So let's take a look at my calendar and see if anything else has come up since I started setting this up. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to at least set up my meal plan for the week. And again, since we're going to be focusing on a good, strong wellness week, I want to make sure that I stick to my meal plan here. Okay, so Monday, we're going to do some venison and salad. Okay. Then we have, all right, I'm trying to keep in mind that again, Wednesday I'm going to be home after 5 o'clock probably. Well, hopefully we'll be out of here. We'll be home sooner than 5 o'clock, but you never know. I have from Home Chef 4 meals. So let's see here. Oh, good. They're all pretty short. So, okay. So, I think I'll do the Sloppy Joe this day. And then Wednesday we'll do the Heroes. Thursday we will do barbecue brisket. Friday we typically do like a pizza night with Jeff's dad. So we'll plan on that. I usually bring a salad for myself. I'll have like a slice of pizza and a salad. So let's say pizza and salad. And then Saturday we will do our beef wraps. And then Sunday, I don't really have a plan right now. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to ask Google Gemini to come up with a meal plan for the week. So let me see what they suggest. Give me I'm actually going to do like a shrimp and broccoli stir fry. So let's plan that. Shrimp and broccoli stir fry. That sounds good. Okay, so that's kind of the plan for the week. And then this night is dinner at Phil's. And yeah, no plans on Saturday and Sunday. I don't think I have many plans this week. Okay, so just the office day on Wednesday is really the day that's going to take me out all day. And I'll need to prep Tuesday night. Okay, so this is what my setup is going to just look at like for now. Not much, not a lot changed, but that's okay. So let's get these nails on, and then we can finish this week off. So I like these Curve Life products, and they have like a semi-solid glue that works really well. That's all for this week. Thank you so much for joining me on this just week of my life. It was a lot of fun to kind of like, it's almost like a diary in a sense. So I plan to keep doing these. But next week, my vlog will be focusing a lot on the healthcare and wellness. And yeah, thank you so much for coming again. See you next week. Bye.